This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Yaba munyina kwa ba fabra Boadu TV so. Yaba so say why your first time subscribe. Na won subscribe ya subscribe. Na like video no. Ye nyina ye comment into comment section ye na ya share. Entra ena yenya ntie se agenkwa. Abrante na okakasa de fa mahama ene helicopter na ho Wontumi TV so. Oya presenter wo. Na okan ya ma etia omapenye no. Amanfo bia tututu kura ma omache no. Na ne manager abekasa de afa ho. Eye Wontumi radio Kumase manager Kofi Ejeyi wabekasa. Ena woche se besin ne abrante na yera omo hu bebi afa wo. Say ye kidnapping, say ye national security, say ye Ghana police, say ye NDC4, say ye MPP4, say ye hwan. Omo nim nipa ko besin ne anope ebe wie. Omo nim bebi abrante na fa. Na se wayera wo. We utranye yi no mabi ma. Ana ebe hu na se bisebi nyame fasa ma na woda boncha we wa. Etena TV so ansan fon sa fante comedy so hwan ne Eeii ti achom. Achom menya ntia kra sa se ya ma on believe sesen. Too much. But yenkuti ye wi ana ntie aviation expert efa nanu wukwada rehosi mesiye. Kwanya aviation for fa so ye omadwuma ne pilot. Omo corporate se na be ya akwanhye bi amba. Ye wi ana eti de aka ho. Ebra na omone kwametanko edin komo.
Some months ago,
yes,
and I see a car say Obetu and Amobi. I shut down certain radio TV stations there.
I remember.
And yes, someone Penisia more amnesty me.
Yes.
No, Mumfa rectify whatever.
So the president intervened.
And what she reporter by and say, Ebinum rectify whatever it was, no, Omoya Omudi, Ebinum so and we had head to and your Mudi TNCA. I shut them down and ra. Can't under that screen and so on. Na say na uvram na fe we adwen say obehwe the course no radio stations the TV stations are you're shutting it down and run no based on niema na so mu ya wo mu binom anyo no Franco saying it here mo ben television no won say edaso Don Plus Multimedia Limited. Omo frequency omo dey adwuma 105.9.
Okay.
And after Dreams Ghana Media Limited. New Abrim 104.9. And Jam Multimedia Limited. 101.3 Kintampo. And after so no Jewel Group Limited 102.7 Dia on Kwanta. And your Kwandai Star Community Radio and so Kwandai 107.3. And your Unique Gateway Communication Limited Nkoko 105.7. And also in Yanam Pedin 48 some Pedin. This action follows the expiration of the 30-day grace period granted by President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Whereas many of the violation stations took steps to remedy breaches during the amnesty period, 3 stations failed to remedy some of the breaches, including unauthorized use of studio to transmitter link, that's the STL, and unapproved transmitter locations. Consequently, the operations of the following stations have been suspended for operating without a certificate of compliance in violation of Regulation 54 of the Electronic Communication Regulation 2011, that's LI 1991.
Yep.
And I'm just saying it here. Or say Wontumi Multimedia Company Limited, Accra 95.9. Wontumi Multimedia Company Limited, 101.3 Kumasi. Wontumi Media Multimedia Company Limited 101.3 Takrade. The NCA will continue to monitor the broadcasting space to ensure compliance. Blah 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 blah. It goes on and on and on. And the bra some way by no. Franco.
Over.
Yeti yenu ono and the NCA adwin say Then I so into me and Gaza personally.
Okay.
Me mania homa de call Wontumi. Any me contact me wo hot shall say me no mu din komo kakra na find it out say dia ina aba na me nkomo dia no mu no na mbeti niam bi ase say so wo hwe de ekoso no a one Wontumi Kumase entia say bia wayam ade bi say compliance o kaka no wa fofe o nika onye bibia the translate everything bibia okay but there was a comment that was made our station hono a that comment no na antwa yie yanti enam so a ama ahoyehia tisa no omo ekomu ebie na enam so ama sisi ameka say Wontumi adwo ko no mpanimfo de achew pasronko de aba na apology to President John Dramani Mahama. Just Wontumi TV wishes to express its sincere and unreserved apology to President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC and the general public over recent comment made by one of our on-air presenter alleging that the president had a hand in the recent tragic military helicopter. Say, omo anyway baako. Eko kan say the SCA and they did na what today no. We am share kwate hwie. Omo pani Mahama ni mu bi. Enti eno ka sa asem no na eno na ntwa yie ye nti ewi akira Emma, omo de sakrata iba abontia, omo de be pachew. Say, the SCA biano, yemfanche. Na Brantier they have taken actions against him. Any idea? I know ya can't tell about him. Franco, yes, I saw why I'm Kabianshim. The Etienne sa Brantier no, conifie. Brantier so I could make a comment you or Wontumi TV you, or point you coffee. You say armed men. At the two, I could join the and not second. For the whereabouts of the gentleman, and the Bessiano Payno, I don't know. If you just said the court national security won't cry. No crow woman said it, they will remember the pay. My men call my swan. Now, the general manager, the man to be Kumase.
Okay.
Yending Komoka Kramiro Kofiaji, the drone our friend away bass. Away, Mathieu.
Come me so.
Na anopai wapomu ye de.
Come me hoye pa na anopai ho e fedo do.
So ye you.
Come ho e fedo do.
Me da se. Omana ai anopai ye ba onchen a boko e de ba ya mu issue statement e de ba bontin rai.
Kwa me edika mini kan cha na men cha woni watiefo nyina. Ohwe anano ye dwumadi a eye yewrachem kwa odi na Saturday ye dwumadi a yato ne din ye na Saturday bia nwumre bia free non Sunday kobo no non krono am say nema bi koso a ye free say kwa bisi ne ha adwo kakra ye kasa bi e koso eno ntina ne ye free say adwumaku no bla asema se mani pewu no ne ade no na se nipa na kotra se na se bibi se akoba mu a na entwaye tine fi se no ko basa de na se gina dwuma ni nyina nem na esre se Ghana mampani ni Ghana fo nyina fanche because fi se saari no anya de se ekoye no nti no mo fanche no nti ne ma nra me ba bontia me pepa cho se de esi bia no ye be stress kwa me otu we say oko TV so a gede wonim de okoka ho.
Oh yes, of course.
Anya de se gede be hu.
Dabi.
Okoka bi business visa anko ya. Na se say adwuma no ba bonten be sre. ɛno nti na bia hu sɛ saa letter no na wɔntia na yɛ achɔpa na yɛde ma Ghanafoɔ nyinaa especially yɛ wura mampani ɛne abusua a sɛ bi ɔmahwɛ ɔmo adehye ɛyɛ asɛfem sɛm na yɛawerɛ ho sɛm a ɛberɛ di ka Ghana yɛnte bi da saa asɛm kɛsɛ sɛ ɛdɛ si no nti na mmerɛ ama hu saa asɛm biribi sɛ ɛkɔ so
no nti the comment now make ya na enyi nti na mo de krataa ba ebe pachew sɛ
okay me hu sɛ as a manager no saa ne ma na ntwa yi ana akwasa mo ni sɛ hu sɛ yɛnu asase di ma ba fo ne papa firi mu
yeah
nti yɛkɔdi mamfo kwame manager me ntimi ntra TV hu saa fo man pa nkosi anwumbre
o da bi da
kan bia na ntimi kwa me mpo man timpo ti Monday no bi Sunday me tape and never cost limited my own and jay. And until the man decided no. I said, Saxacasano, and yet no. And I want to be multimedia. I said, be pay free station Friday. Abba, the BBC says, the ICB and them now. Yes, I gun up and phone has a more fancy. Na and jay.
Eddie, no can be na mo radio call off me, boy.
Kwame, me so eno panti kwa na afre ma me wan se me pesa me kasa. Ase me sie nyina me nkasa ho.
Okay.
Apart from say no hu se me ba TV so na be kasa me nkasa ho.
Yeah.
Kwame, o ka say o satable ball stations ahodo a eye NC4. Ade sabio osun. Ama ye president ba mu. Aba be ka say stations na ka no mo shato mo down no. O tete obi ayi mo bia wa ma no fan ko proper no. Kwame so minim so obi ha opa kum ne hwe na ye untumi takrade untumi akra untumi kumase na nkasa stations no
yeah
because stations na ye mako miensa enti na ye untumi akra ana untumi takrade untumi kumase ye ma yelete bia enti say ye woni station bia e beka say untumi kumase de ya woni ye
okay
because menim say NC for sure mon krata mu no na wontumi kumase de yenye at fort and they said the losing TV yamle mo letter no saa na wontumi kumase so no yam yelete say bia weni nti no mo anje ntike say bia adwuma no ya shut ne down wontumi kumase yenye sa letter ni bi na che say wontumi kumase no bibia na say ye bia de adwuma ne gina na so ene adwuma wura ka bo mu ye ni nyina but wontumi aka no wontumi takwara na ne ma bi ho a atosini kakra ba kumase de meka se na yenye at fort and the only no later ya saba say stations bi ho a edika na ba ne dika wo ne wo mo ye NC so mo nko to mo ne ma yi no sesere medical kan na wontumi kumase enka ho and the converse etefo nyina sha na say later edika ya wontumi kumase edika nya ne de no enya say yibedum ye radio no enya lete bia
edi no ano omo brem krata say mon shut radio no
omo buy let omo de buy an say omo shut radio no down
and as we speak radio no off
as I'm speaking to you now come radio no off and no ane de dika enya first letter
oh
yeah.
Wow
yeah
now, reason, okay manager almost the reason near there is it because of achenkwa abrante that some no wo kan ye no and I said there because in Tatiana de kakama me
kwame but the letter now the play any de nya fa ne kire kwame de kire nyina ne say a letter now the play ne kire say benim kwame hu say adwuma wa ya che said ye tie wo NC fo nhye mu no NC fo nhye mu no every year bia station bia ko NC kokotua a yearly a year NC for the mai untumi kumase every year bia ye ko ekutua na NC fo nhye mu no so mo ma last sifa de dwumade bia na emfie num bia so sa ko bu ho akonta de kire wo mo o so mete won krata ne bibia de kokoma NC fo no kwa me asatse no a me no kasa na untumi kumase ya ine nyina bibia si etua wo NC bia no untumi kumase ya gotua bibia na mom leta on be de obu nyina ne se yetua wo nim nyina no na se nka untumi kumase de leta koma NC for se omumra for inspection leta de obu nyina no
say eso mban inspection mo fa krata na nko
na de ne tene se kwa me What's your beer, Juman in Fian, Siamwan, a ray?
Okay.
I appear now, no, you're a silent and a cockoma and see for no more baba inspection.
Mm.
And the name say, because of somebody got back inspection, to know. Yes, I could ring no sabi be sign in the obi. And the come say, yeah, or my client, no more, you may dear.
Okay.
Me feel and gave you and come me a letter. At the Akaya so, come as much you be an no. Finally, let's say a baba inspection, in your mind. And to be a wound to me, come as I didn't know.
Okay.
Come with the BBS and you. The only answer letter bless say, want to me come as the letter I'm rancy and you know, I'm by with me a radio. Come sanity. And the mean to me, fan, say be a yacht and quite some.
Okay. Young Father, all crackers room in your Juma.
Sanity.
I know and the official between the year Juma. I'm an boy in now. All right. Now, Cecilia, I branch as a go ever.
Kofi, as I'm speaking to you now. Yeah. Cecilia, me no work, I say. I can cry your name, baby.
Ah.
Your name, baby, I can cry. And when you lay free band on none of the cobonuncia. And I mean, ya call fridges. Now, corner me, the can
on Lawson FM.
Monday, he must assess for money. A crook were true. And on my shots at Chinqua for better 3 days ago. Nana omunim say at Chinqua you'll be our tax charges of fire. At a Gankasano water just a clapper, a honor.
Okay.
And a good demon plate in water for tax.
On Lawson FM.
You come on to your press and nominal.
Of course.
Tinwan Dami, who yes, I say at Chinqua most of the times of honor quarter. And they are calling to go for no more, no one to send for no. A yano pan on better now, such as a master near daddy, who be a nim woman. And the Avianum of Cramini and Quackasai. Also, now, the sister and upon a second will meeting. Now, want to me, the letter of friend knows of much of Kuma into a bar. And there's all Frukuma Uba and all Kobe beer, Yano Takotsa, a didn't come on. Yes, we'll do on Anna and go for a ration. And now, Nim, according to one minute, will be. According to one of John Chester, and I just cry, oh, Janet, I want a on shot.
So, Nimomo, and our mask, men, dear.
And to know, I want to papa. And according to one of John Chester, and cry buffet. Obuya na no more time to track him. Yeah, and the other comment, no, can say, such and qua, minty minion, and I move on, I bet you know, say, I come, Obian, who nim.
But that's serious.
Oh, yeah.
More reports about police, Anna.
Come in, no, Joe. As at 9:30 near or just CID, head officer, just so. I know a cocoa logic complaint, the map was one. Yeah, this year, you need to be offer. Offer a phone, so I call. Offer a phone, a call. But be amfa.
Hey.
And they say, I'm no café, the action qua. Kwame, unto me multimedia, I will come. Make me a chance I can depend, but they're not report them quite any day. At Chinqua, they say I'm not going to say, will be anyone maybe at Chinqua.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. They said there's some job for Kwame Mojuman who power. Because what to be a beer to me, but no, I bet you said, or maybe another call. And the Chinqua has some no Casano.
I say, me maintain a bit more national security for now, picking no any idea, but here you are. You being his general manager, also Mudia need any information to that effect, say, national security, any idea. Muko police for can say.
A police for no cry, could do on. No, your castle will be attending to no more so try, say, a mobile friend, citizens now. I try at just on why day, I share.
Okay.
No more with a beer and 9 coffee to beat up, but per their course of me in your answer, say, hope be a fan about. And the comes, I know, I said, they were watching the son of Mr. Martin.
Have you tried to inquire from the national security to find out, Sebia, at Guabia or Honomonia, dear?
I mean, all the day is our Santa region, I say. And now, of course, we are near say Mickey to make sure, say, at Chanqua will come and say, dear, you try. But the answer will be beer. The idea is at Chanqua, so Nicomasia. Now, according to Omono John, just a car night at Chanquano. I'm so what they need to Kumasi.
Okay.
Sana can but Kumasa dear. ya de say e bia de no ba sa na ye de koto ye lawyer nim who say kwa me national security de obako a say lawyer de nim
Of course.
aye you lawyer no ma fa no de say wo ye bia to make sure say e be hu say edition bia ha no wona afa yakoma e dey afa yam ni nyina lawyer kwa me adoma pa ye ni nyina ba kwa me say me no ka say e bia wo bia de see aye me as a manager me ni ba bia chenkwa wo and yes Ghana for nyina say o madaroma say obi ehun ba bia ye nua chenkwa wa omuntie na so na adwumakuo ne tete apart from that adwumakuo ne tete na busia
force say more get in touch.
Yeah, no ye ne na yire kasai na yire so onso on tenenka and you see akwa me ye kasai die achonka obi ani oni ba bia wo sisi am no kasa
Okay.
and na no pem no kasa no ma be dan tem na me da be 12 afi na me papa ba na ya tuka akọ na busia fo na afi akọchọ na afi ene busia no nyina aka bom ne hu anamo ayi bitu.
Wow, for now, what is happening in common?
Difficult moment, difficult situation, difficult moment. Eddie,
yeah.
But the all Canadian NHS are branching in for now. The all Canadian NHS in for now.
Maybe they should. Who's that make catches that make TSA national security?
Yes, that was also.
It can be true. It can
not
also not be true.
Yeah.
On say, I think it's all we in them.
As quickly as possible.
As quickly as possible.
Yeah, they have
the lawyers. They are there. Whether they will go to Accra to find things out, national security. Oh, hey, whether they find things out from here before whatever it is. Be a or more. Oh, and remember. Yet me aboa settle matter ni ate ne ma bi asiye na anye sana say either edasuja di ejeja na
how are you going to feel and how is your family going to feel say what by adwuma no pa and me yetwen wo fie na ye say yaba be fawo go for be fawo you cannot trace them, you cannot identify the identity any man. These are the kind of things e koso my dreams say so wo he ye de ne ko he fan wo any man. It's a serious thing.
Yes.
It's extremely serious. Not just serious, extremely serious. Because Obianim baby Abrante was say. Obianim, by here you see of a Mamaka and Joe. Adia Bakwet and say, Ajuma ye, made there be American. Say, Ajuma ye, it is our duty and responsibility to enlighten people. Minu, I didn't tell upon all the people in the world. We are journalists, you opted for me. Because you feel and things in terms of your church and say, me I cannot credit, you came for me. Adia Bakwame sometimes I have a problem with journalists also. Yet radio and TV so as if we know everything. Yet radio and TV so as the world is under our feet. That is one major problem of journalists. There be a mechanic say nipa me insanity offer. 3 people. 1, they won't come town ko ni ma de chain. 2, they no yepe. 3, they no so ni ma de chain. And nipa no mu teru gumu ahodo. It depends on how you communicate to the people. How you say your stuff to the people. Now what here away basa? Problem. Now people are also trying to circumvent and also bring out issues. Where offer? Message journalists a problem by TV radios were we are seeing we don't have empirical evidence, we don't have anything just because of the microphone we just say what we want to say. Who come time come nimu? Asemo ma franco come da because anya we are paimu baby am sorry gina dua so ame mehu no what to form abehu. And this is one of the major problems that now a lot of Ghanaian journalists are going through. We come here to exhibit intellectual analysis. But if you look at a certain kind of journal, if you look at it, once I wear Basika video, now to apologize. Agreed. Of assembly that it's on a Saturday. Me. Monday no mobile want to come I have issues with it. Sunday no papa na keso apologize. Offer let's take everything out. Say Kwame bra wo brei. Manu to sumi na so praise the thought. Na bibia to. Then I come and sit on radio and justify the kind of problem you have
without any evidence. Any shout of evidence.
Asama to Ghana for Ghanaians are going through pains. Both MPP, NDC, CPP and other political parties no. The big men in Ghana they are crying. They are saying that they see the maybe in CBM. Let's not forget. Obi wa the breadwinner of his family. What your man mama me and my party so don't want to ba. Mutala mo me no meet here. He says 47 medical doctors on a home. Omo go school. Now he's a breadwinner of the family, breadwinner of the constituency. Offer Tiensama no man foka. And you are able to link the death of this kind of people to the president. Offer what kind of journalism are you exhibiting? The president, the first gentleman of the land. Look at how the president was crying. Me say, answer be say Bema esu, Bema etin isuo. Not just as no red veins. The president was crying as if he was a baby. A drop baby. Look at the first lady. Just what the team got two already. Friend Julius that bra konho esuma. No, they are feeling the pain. Now me catch us go and check videos. A chance of Mane Boma is a close associate to the president. He said, "I'm missing what here." Manu susumna so now be sorano pa what small Franco so on come on kotwa de mreo Franco tuni kese ka bia crash Franco ma Franco you feel pains, you feel it, but because of politics people try to link it to other issues and I say and our president and I say a whole lot of issues na ekoso as a journalist I offer but benyamia page yadri ye kasa o TV radio so we use uncivilized uncultured west uncivilized uncultured west where you painful. Yet me lebu amuso mu woni kromu nim hu bi na president ne enim ne enti esi here. Why do you make this kind of uncultured comment, on childish comment? And me, if I want to ask, I will pass who tell me no pay. I want to ask, don't say your babe can send be or be in the babeka, but nobody can tell me say the programs manager doesn't know what you are going to discuss. If I'm working at some boy, I didn't say you show preps. The programs manager is with us.
No, the programs manager will know.
I get you.
So be able to discuss with.
Yes.
But as to how
you present it.
Presented.
And you want to be. I say, assembly say chemi di dance. Of assembly say a war minimum. Who chemi di dance here? Say this is the first time a Franco making this kind of comment. You can have issues with me.
Of course.
But be consistent. Certain kind of agenda and tone. Then me say no.
You try to bring the person to
thank you.
The normal way. When Timina Ujidi said it goes beyond the editorial policy of the station. Kranwa. Take action. Can you even take the person
off TV or off radio?
Taking
yes. And it's it doesn't make it a mistake. Means as man make cannot masia. Say so it doesn't make it a mistake. I'm happy the NC are sanitizing the system. And it's another buffer. And pay for so we have one watch on sa. And pay for cast you. Me say some say they are sanitizing the system. Now they are sanitizing the system. I'm out for the common pianist man. And if you look at some West people are also using a so bad. Me say what we have for someone. Today, people are happy saying that the system is working. Of a chasma make catch on you. People are happy that the system is working. I want to take you to yesteryears. I want to take you back. Because of politics, people make some unpleasant comments about big people in Ghana. We don't talk about it.
More about that angle no. Na said the Washasi na Okano. Equally me ye nyina ye tu ehun ye nyina ye honfo ene ye nyina ye hu aduro. Yes. Minu anom nsentwefo a mutie me ene mo a mo hwe me. Sebi ye nim nyansansen omo hwe ni omo mutie ye no. Enye ye ni nyamedi nyansa ni nyina don ye. Ebi wo ho a by virtue of say opportunity no wanya ena ote ho a ona wo host ade no. Bibi abesin ko na obi na na ewo ho.
Thank you.
Ena na wo waba. Said ye na ntwe ni bodua no anka ewo ono ne to on mo no. O konfo wo nsa bebeka ho. Enka hoda. You surely exit for someone to also come. Until the minister ne say central for say ne ya do do. Kuku no. Ya do do. Say the ye no Ghana radio so no. Enye journalism, a sensationalism, and yeah.
Thank you.
Say, yeah, sensationalizing Niema, you, and on Ghana for pay, we are son, on your views, we are son, a month for correct. Now say you can't quasi assem, oh, the Maya see diagro, now come some hunu, now we ye, now dim penning for them, now we ye, and none Ghana for pentino, and none yen ya kutu, and as yen ye be. You get it?
I get it.
And no. Sometimes when I listen to it, I ask myself, say, and titi I titi. I mean, ebinum obianya bi there.
Yes.
Journalism na ye cannot.
Yes.
And titi I nya ye ni ade obianya bi there. I'm sorry to say this. It's virtually everywhere.
Yeah. Say so would matemudi.
It is virtually everywhere.
You don't speak to
some can question some. What you say? Unim we here, una we oga, una just a radio unim here. Oh, Kwame na 1 2 1 fire.
I know I'm fire.
One fire kura.
Kwame 1 kasa kura.
Kwame 1 kasa. amania kwame want to be obi atem.
Yes.
One fire obi.
Yes.
One for obi mamia ya mano.
Yes.
One ka obi Jimmy and Chilano into kwame one year.
Yes.
Me say there was a time a young man approached me.
Yes.
Approaching me. Kwame, now no interview now yeah mania nyong kra. Mania nyong nam say what day? So pushing the panel. I was so pushing the panel, one pushing up. Nam say, oh, sir. This is saying, you said me one misano. Nam say, oh, for example, Ebia, me misano dear. Me carafe, no, the wada. What do you want me one simple answer?
Question,
wada. No, me catch and say, you see, more, yeah, me minimum net, baby, I'm off what you're saying. Ntitia me kwa me metia me gye no ene se wo ene open here ene be kasa wo hayi ese under standard practice of journalism ese se nra no ansa na ye bibia wie no me mani hu the kind of questionnaires
you want
me bisa no
yes
so that he can prepare
well and come yes.
Because I'm not here say me be good anymore say
yes.
I'm not here say me can't na dey atchire no ho I am here say me solicit for that information
yes
na aba out aba wo a wuti wadwuma mu ho wuti kanum wo fie wo office ho no no obetumi anya information no no say oh asem we sa na tie asem we side free say but you see and then journalism na go say Franco Chame no be interview me pisa question na feel what me Franco and just we journalism which kind of journalism is that? Which kind of journalism is that?
This is what the people want today.
Because they say, and no, not just say, who here, and not just say, unimnia, who here, who dear tem, moi, party for moi, to Obama party for when Jimmy, and then people think that's journalism.
Yes.
People think that's journalism.
It's extremely bad.
And near to so, you see, and Americano. Said now will come back, no. On say estemi free baby.
Me say.
Me kind the former president, people even call him Medra.
Yes.
Yes. On radio, on TV.
Oh, Ghana, hey, His Excellency Nana offer.
You sit back and you are like, oh my bad credit.
Offer. Me say prior to the 2016 elections, on the 27th of January 2016, number 1:41 p.m. Akufo-Addo cried like a baby. Do you know why? Yes, Akufo-Addo now couldn't hear it. Okay, now the 2021. Obakaya, time His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo was the president. Radio go journalism. Because say Akufo-Addo crumple woo. I know not playing cards now so woo. He's happy. We are here in Ghana.
Oh yeah, the video is circulating.
And me say
Okafa.
Yes. Okafa.
And people feel
yes.
Hey, no.
Yes.
Yeah. You see, share million and job for tomorrow here. Yes, some way the Ford Ram of one. And now one Cassan job for the young Cassia.
Yes.
And I'm on Cafro, ye Jimmy.
Oh, I perfectly agree.
And then we are near some money probably no coin. No Musabe Jimmy.
Yes.
Mine no I cano.
Yes.
Mine Yanks and job for I say gatekeepers. I says you no craniaka, you would ye na yabo ya can't want some near Diano. Dear, you want to say,
offer. Missing 20 for no for the smoker.
No, dear, you want to say, yeah.
These are the kind of issues that we are talking about.
The Americans say, and then, me tea, Abranti and Achenkwana, you know.
Yes.
I never supported it.
That's how you, in front of me, you condemn it. Me not to come, you condemn it as
a say, this is uncalled for. And distasteful.
Why do you make this kind of comment?
And distasteful. You don't say this.
To a president.
You don't, hey.
The first gentleman of the land.
Akwada. You see, do we say respect on a reciprocal? Yes. How can you look into an elderly person?
Yes.
Not what can me say? Now you frost a brand, you are no.
Yes.
Unianu ye.
And perka evidence ben how. And perka
politics.
Me say
is that how we do politics?
Yes.
And the media, many anyo.
Yes.
Me can say no. At some way there and try ye. And the another me who apology, me say yes. This is the way to go. Where does it me say? Where does I check right and say you know? That is the way to go. That is the way to go. My idea say more babonti. I bet you say ya brante na you know. Money na nyadwi na wankasa say. And so you render an apology.
Yes, unqualified apology. Yes,
perfect.
Agreed.
perfect eye ehun ya pa say temu 2000 no but sanya ma no mamu mi anso so
Dabio
say certain stations are known and are branded say ade ye di we no matem I so de ye di we no matem ye ti krom ha e bi no Twitter radio so di a judge for atem di ayi for atem now we feel that is okay that is fine
yes
nyame fa ye nyina e bon nche
afara ho
nyame on fa ye nyina e bon nche and then MBB opposition. Then go for office said the only antidote is to insult.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
When NDC was in opposition, they insulted their way to power.
To power. So at the end of
they insulted their way to power.
Our politics is about revenge and
vengeance.
This is the kind of politics that we are doing, guys.
Yes, I mean,
the kind of politics, revenge and vengeance. Yet, no.
Yes. We go to the mosque on Friday, we go to church on Sunday. And this is how ye no ye di won ba bedru tibi hwem mpani ira ni mo di natam obia senka normal life ushia no a difficult to kasa di pa no
even approaching the person is a problem
and so when your microphone fear bi dey asi wani mu ti wo dey office wiase ne wo dia dia ka one so be dia tem
thank you you on top of the world
if I say this issue crowd man can't say me bi o na me so ya ko fie kra I will go home because I idea me
it is your industry. That is why you are working.
My time in the media is short. This is the time. The idea money.
Yes.
Me kontra me nkoko bi hona me nya me nkoko me dua ma be na me ye ide ade ayi a be na besi
woni obi ani asem
ana mama adwuma na ye tan sa
of am say Ghana is
ana mama na ye tan say ene ubi radio the only thing you hear ya tem ubi TV the only thing you hear ya tem kafro mu fa ncham ya no pe nkwasi asem nko a
dimpanyfo atem
ye di nkwasi asem o radio ni TV so sa na ye feel say me amene oga me no me ma ye me maka o si for mo a na se bi tibo nkosofo no ye na de wo wa fire ne wa fire ne
ene ni pane fire na ye na ye hunu wan
ye ti wa nko na wo ko and then asam to atenkwa away.
Oh, and then asam no. Why people were hailing him?
What is that? So it is the manager catches. Yeah, me say me mama nom, and me papa nom, ayere nom, and ye kunu nom, and am for 4. I saw him pending 4. Moi, no drew jom. A drew baby a mosomo moabi. Oyere. A drew baby a show kunanim.
Nakano cretch.
Share. And one of me tear appear to.
Appear to Sobon.
Appear to a sound engineer. Let me tell an interview be. The amount de ne sound a shame appear to in the mix.
Yes.
Na me tell. Na I say then time na hammer of the last 2 fame no me aye ye omo de obeti pembran na hammer aye aba na we di aba JQ. Entina ama omo gidi ba wo ka adwuma pa appear to nim. You know what happened? Also one day he went to the house and an yere friend no the ntia make us ayere nom akunu nom kunfo ne asofo penimfo ne ade ebetua ka bi no the wife called him no can say apia enti JQ nom ne hama a agi dinji wani monyam nti wonhu no see ade omo ye omo nyum obi nyum wi a omo no bo beat ni tibati JQ manfo airline tui wonhu
yes a certain kind of brand
na ne yire ka chen say one start am fa wa anya odi ni bia meja wako yes nyum na meka
conditional statement
appear to the car so one anya bia you see the wife was looking for the welfare of the husband
no correct
so me kunu o ya ka chi enti the auto na wo ye na manfo hu say wo ya de pa but me na me ye wo yire no I know you are doing something important and for that reason also the shame also am fa anya asem I saw na yire ye but you know what also there was a mistake be by Shatawale Jina boot no record it also no onya ka cho say ye test like trial o try nyina no record o enti na oni obi so edi nkomo e wo ho and Shatawale gyina honom owie ye no no Apiatus I say body di the friend no say obetie but actually now you realize you no and obehu say sa voice na Shatawale dey tiam Apiatus no e de pa and ope broni bi e ma ne ye adlib kakra bi de ka ho eno ano no Apiatus o say eye apia ene ni tools atwa ne ho asia console ene ne niam atwa ne ho asia no na maximum good sound sir
Apiatus.
Do you get it?
I get you offer.
Why na this idea the share it him?
No. She gave her
and you couldn't be no TV so. Yes. Only your politicians. Yes. Yeah, you be no TV so your politicians. Yes. E be no host two programs there. The honors is also on us do baby. Yeah, you don't hear couldn't and kind of crunch as of for you be any kind of crunch
you look straight into the eyes of
me come me tra am a mind of bo. Yes. Me can kwasi asem tra am a mind of bo.
Thank you.
Yeah, nyina na yetim.
So comfort se kroni se. Say na yetim. Ye na yetim. Do afa. What we are for? It is our duty and responsibility to learn.
George. And then I watch you asem no way.
Brakwa ma mini kan fast da ma oni watie for ne wahwefo nyina. Mini apani ke yeboa wato me nkra se wo hwe na ma mini kan fa ya konsem. Emma Kotoko hene. Okay. Opem so na say tutu another romanti yeti baby edi epa. Ye nyina ni breach ya abo asanteman. Na anama akunadu ekwa. Na fe nso so memfa yako Emma ye nuanom mpanimfo a omohwere omonkwa e wo saa wiemu hyen atore nchema eto yen no. Enene na otwe. Rakwa me no kra nene na otwe na me wo meeting bi wo stadium. Ne ben SFM enclave no. Okay. Me kan say menu anaro de we hu baby amede mani kire no.
Na otu.
Je say pepe na net. Ti me tu am guso boabo na ema na no a. Na me nya alert on my phone no so say news bi a be ba say plane bi a crash na the likelihood tempeni for to say Euro man boama e ka ho no e wo soro. In fact me yam shame. And chani etete simuntaka nti me shase se me ko credible online portals aso ti ampa ko I mean my joy online that whole city crowd me ko share ne live na chese omo kire se ade na si na omo ji adwenche ne ade nti omo alert se chief of staff be kasa ti minya adaje hwe ya ko si se chief of staff be kasa Ira Julius Zebra confirm so no confirm wie ye no na afidie ma mi hu se ade no mintimi nji hu akinye biem enti na ya rehosem fi se anya hwe kra no ewum se omo mafiri mu nyina ede ya de nanso yesi de osu naniwa na penifo so se ade obi na wie bi oba santi dwabea in contemporary politics mi hu obi a wo dwabea na ofi dwabea watimi arise akudum pempenso a Ira Dr. Samuel Sapon ekodu ye wa manyosemu se watimi edi Mayor of Kumasi, wedi Ashanti Regional Minister, wedi Central Regional Minister. The private career and so no more, I mean, serious fraud of a sad time. Enti we will be a buno. Na ya man your same cry with job and the in fact, na ye big blow at the Mayina. Me fa kwa so mami ya jubi ne menu ya penny your worship kusi. Munina mamu yako chami pokunu munina breach ekese enabo. Enti eya rehosem na ebasa na fe ayenkomodi a yedi afa aviation ho na mamini kan trewe mu men ka se wa ma me opportunity nti me tra ha ka se me aviation expert. Okay. Se ka so bi aviation expert aviation ne nkra bata doso pa. Okay. We betima pick baby aye bia aeronautical engineering. Se utumi edrosu ko ho a we expert but we expert in aeronautical engineering. But any pilot. Piloting is also part of aviation. A wing of aviation. It's all we dari wo hokra na. So because I on krabatan doors from airlines na omo. But ebia nyeni nyina ntiru ntimi kasa we aviation. It's me dey na yet say. Matra classroom esua general aviation no. Okay. Me wie ye na me international courses related to aviation. Ayata. International Air Transport Association. Me wie na school na me call ya International School of Aviation. E ma me opportunity say me metra de wo sa school no. Okay. If is almost share me modern ba aviation ko ane adesua aso ya me di mani ehu a ade so onya 90% and above ansa na onya grade A unya below 70 a wa fail course na we no.
Wow.
Yes. It unya 70 wa aviation
margin of error no
unya 69.9 kra because aviation there a precision and accuracy and a day adwuma. Enti ontimi kan chem say menya 69.9. Enti 69.9 is different from 70. Enti no this unya 70 asa na unya E. Unya 75 a unya D. Unya 80 a unya C. Unya 85 a unya B. Unya 90 dia unya 80. 90 to 100 A. Me 9 courses at that time 2004. 9 courses in minya 5 A's, which means courses 5 minya 90 plus percent. Enti na ma me ye na minya 2 B's, 1 C na 1 D. Enti me san ye ayata ni we na school ni se da bia brante e bibi onimu. Na mo ma me opportunity. Enti I was the youngest lecturer at the time, age 23. Na me try the International School of Aviation, a diploma awarding institution. But ni nyina mu no means me ka say me aviation
expert. I get you.
Enti me ka say me aviation safety advocate.
Okay, safety advocate for
Thank
aviation.
You. Okay. Exactly.
Marty, yeah, that's it. Now, so far, the CA, I know, so we're near the HBA. Are we making progress? There was investigation at EAMO. Some of us are yeah. We felt there's something known as black box.
Yeah.
Immediately it is found, go and sleep. Everything is set and done. Because conversation, whatever transpired, the communication that went on, everything has been recorded in the flight recorder, which is the black box. We felt regional minister be announced it is here. Where are we now? They are and I just had it here.
Brakwa me no kre omu ni se yentimi nka se ye kwa akoda na ye de shiri aboyefru sofi se ye hu flight recorder no black box na ye ka no ni din technical name flight recorder enti omo sha se aye sa ade no e de ahye airplane mu na aircraft mu no na ese adaka ene san ehun sa tuntum enti eno ne ma ekoye se we the black box any nickname no but ni din pa bro ni de ma no e flight recorder. Okay. Na se wo hu flight recorder na ensan eno nti na yemu bia
flight recorder ense
da bia ne de ense e fire resistant and na sign e water resistant da bi enti me ense enti because unim bro ni a oye awiem hyen no onim se awiem hyen free soro na ebehwe asase so a akwenye wo ho se ebehye e wo soro pa de enti ete sa ne se enema miensa enema ija eba de di kan to hwe fire triangle na de wona pampem pa no de friend fuel de toso ana se de one of the edges of the triangle no e heat ena de toso miensa oxygen enti wo hwe fuel no a ade ni free soro na eba ye de tu kwan aviation mu so ye won hye se aircraft ni fi ye fa ne se Accra na obo ase a fuel obehia no the number of liters of aviation fuel obehia no e also man of the bro sa journey na obeye no so if you say wiem betimi asakra na obedu obo ase ontimi si je say bi obakuma ase it is all man fuel betimi di na free kran ba obo ase nko a e den na odi be free obo ase abakuma ase in time of emergency enti sanity time bia na fuel wo mpa it is so free so ba for my fuel no ode ba e na heat ne so the moment ade bi ni ade bi be di mpu no impact no any friction na create no it produce a certain level of heat it is a heat in a bar
na catch
let us say nema mi sana ye panimu mienu aba oxygen no so no ewo inframa na ye home around us no oxygen ko a enti let us say nema mi ensa ohia ija beba no atorenche ni si ya ewo hodada nti fuel na ba heat na ba and oxygen no so available nti be cause eti o ye black box and flight recorder na onim se plane ni betimi ahye no oye ne se de be ya air fire resistant na eno so eba se ya ye wokwan bebre a procedure bebre ho a mpani for the firm enti ya ye mpese anything na emu bi enye happy about the conversation around side development we utie pani bi a me mpese me boni din fi se asem na okan no mimi hu ne se ensese free pani sa no ba o se plane no nanka episode simprensa and NTMNC. Investigating board, and I was as quickly as possible, happening on my friend. Oh, yes, I'm on my investigation because of classified information. Ebe buan shishimuna air cosono. Oh, wow, but OBX energy.
It was a just tomb.
We said blast was wrong. Sandy Panon so immediately. I was a Sandy Panon so a friend. Now investigative board no. And then in Yankuta who dear. Nana dance here or one offer my homo. If you say, yeah, can't didn't I say, who flight recorder, you don't celebrate and they say, Sam come away and penny for eating no. Yabeki can't see any. Near tea, Omoana eyewitness for no mujina who I say, you see, say, most of them, who here, no my common sem. Near can't see any. Ain't information and not data, flight recorder no ewo. Now they my no. Near the abeto to in some na. Penifo na keka no ho na de asisi ani ahwe se ene no ekwa na se ene ne bo abra na ehu se we de ebetima ato atwene we de ebetimi de aye nyina so efi se bibi tichima na yemfa ne se plane bia onama or communicate with say a civil aviation authority whose aviation here military de ho a air controlled by the government no so ye me no mienu ye kofo passing ye kofo hour no British Airways, Lufthansa, yedi tu kwa ama no nene ade no. And only is controlled by International Civil Aviation Authority, ICAO, International Civil Aviation Organization. Eti omo no ene yen hye ya e control wie ma kwanto nyina. And aviation so no a highly regulated area. Entimi nkoba se flight no ana plane no aircraft no eni ahode enye airworthy. Ne eja ne se ontu nkofa wiem. Entimi emma sa ama ne yi. If it's a near my betimi asie ama akwansi aba no. I mean, it could be mechanical. Say emfa na say wiem hye nam. Na se ho techema e betimi de oye ne aba. O de no to nchen a enipa na o ka hye no so betimi ayemfom so ama eno so akofa problem e de abre. O de no to nchen a terrorist bi betimi attack. Enti na America say obi si plane blasted ya. Say nipa na yen frɛ no e bia na nkofo bi kote kwaye num ho no mo ye bibi asa the plastic ya yimene oti he yenim enti sa nema ni nyina na ekekasi ani a ene de black box no be catch and I say flight recorder no be catch and ekekasi ani a ye betima take a decision.
How long usually does it take say attention be say see fa wiem hye ho a ade take it that long and I say a normal it's saying
Rakwame, it depends on the nature of investigation. Omoye. On say ote abedwakuo bi ase ondi dwuma soronko bi a o man de obroni fe in terms of reference enti asudie be na ade to ba asumkuo no so se o mfa nko yenhwehwemu no e bia yenhwehwemu a yenye na emisa se eden na si ya ema sa atorenchem no e bae se ye no nko an nipa ne kohwehwe a ene eden na si ye from anase mo man the maintenance history anase maintenance schedule of sa particular aircraft no yen share the country of origin they interesting share in the history of its manufacturing no ebia sa de ne bia sida na ne it's a comprehensive reporter and also so no e wo ebra e betimi adi enti it depends on the nature of investigation but me gidi say the omo bia e betimi aboa yen a tie in aviation investigations and say ye wo bibia fe ne preliminary investigations and I say preliminary investigative report asemnesi yenya hwehwemu ni nwie nanso so yesusu se animani mi ye information we dey betimi dey am public no said ebe ya ebe ma me ne omienu yakofu wiem hyen a yakoma entu na ye benya gidie e wo the airline industry num and as the aviation industry no say ye betimi agi atum se bebia ye kɔ ene bebia ye free ne bebia ye kodu no e betimi dey yakɔ it is said ebe ya ebe assure the travel public no me gidi say wo say in a matter of 2 weeks to 3 weeks e wo say enya preliminary investigative reporter hu a certain direction and investigation echo we did this basa abusua kra o ma hwere o ma de hye no kra no o makoma betimi atom yam na etima to aso afri ho.
Now there's that fear especially now no I sign quote say is it ECG VR
yeah
VR for we share come make emergency landing there. Now it's bringing more fear. We share near the more now more expect more that you no. Yeah, what should we do?
Brakwame no kre ni say enye hu. You must be the entire saying who say in aviation we believe so much in seasons.
Okay.
Bibia ewa aviation mu bia said the medical can ya said da hodada.
Okay.
Enti edru ho a de ye bia. Ti de asi ne no e bia si pen. Enye Ghana ha ne si kura bia si wo ba bi pen. De enti Americans asa what do any ato from pa ye kuafui. Efi July ba na kakane ne ni say du June July a. Inso fe top ama no ba ye no. Efi July ba be August mu no. Won say wie mu sakraye bia ye hu no. Different. Enti san sakraye na aba no.
Yeah.
Ebetimi a contribute ama visibility ayepo e wo wiem. Enti edru san pempen so na your protocols are pilot no omo follow. Anything na medical aka say menye expert. Senka minim pilot na nke bia metimi ama protocol A, B or C. But the basic a minim and say ewiem ye kusu sa na we are in doubt as a pilot, especially helicopter na e wo mia bebre betumi asi open spaces near the ade no e wo say pebe bia say football pitch bia na bibia na immediately wakosi wo ho wo twen na unya signal sa fe de wiem ya na wasa to akwantu no so e na wiem na wo hu ne sa no e in layers and say o de nama on say out na plane ma ebi o ho it me rock clouds no ma okra o feel a certain impact.
Of course. I said onam rough road. Exactly.
Baby o ho clouds na wo wrem no. O say ewiem na esensen ho na hu ni sa. Eye nsuo e na esensen ewiem. But the here heat as on say ewia bo a ewia na ono bo osro ho no on produce heat bia o. Nemo oba be kan asase no a asase ya earth ya and say land ya wo ho ya. Na asase ni momu no ene awia ne nkuta hudi enya enti na e produce heat. Tisa heat ni na rise akọ ma na akọ nane de aye nsuo na perform as rain. Enti etimi duru ba bia na ase emu eden kakra. But aircraft e wa hoden otimi di wrem. Enti ice block wo na wrem no eden a obe feel a certain impact. Ene na ya na otigri kakra no. Ena ya train pilots nso say de ebesi ewo aviation mu anase air travel mu bia no e wo se o ka kire kwa metankwa o ti plane
mu no
anything na ofo ya ni a kire o se o seat belt ni wa ha ye boni say emergency exit exactly ni a kire
oxygen
very good e ko tonso ma light bi be so wa ha ho na be fe sa ne mani nyina ye kire ye wi ana pilot no so wa introduce no ho captain Franco nie me na me mu fi Kumase ye kwa Accra ye tu fi Kumase Prempeh the first ye be fa asokwa ne akofa Lake Bosontwe ne amane ye benkum akonkoko ne across atibie ye see East Legon ne across motorway ne lande na sa period no e be take e bia 25 minutes. Enti waka chem so de me concrete e be take me 25
altitude
minutes. Very good. No akato say we are going to travel at an altitude of maybe 39,000 above sea level. Let's say we free asase so ana e no so e ko ewiem no 39,000. Na say ko 39,000 feet. Na Franco BBS wo ho. Na uni control na de over for ma.
Ebi na we kura jira so ko to from grant say die na wo
but they no cry a domestic flight.
Yeah.
A short hot journey no more.
Of course.
Na Emirates no more British Airways say Lufthansa no more. Omo ko international long haul travels no.
Unim say me so time am tiwiem hyen mu a me wo to me pa ne say ye wura class no.
Very good. A very smooth pa.
Ho de omo say no be refi bibia be okay.
Utimi sorry, utimi nante, utimi ko stretch na ade.
Na say ye ba be see take you off ro be problem ro.
On say enema mienu a ema air travel yi hu pa.
Yeah.
Take off and landing.
Yeah.
If you say nema nhyehyɛ ya e wo say udi so ansa na watima take off no. O skepe ba akokra atorenche embassy.
Okay.
And I say oh landing so a eno so ehu kire say even also my command landing wheels no. Dem mo friend cover no. E friend landing wheels.
Yeah.
O say etu a ekeka kohihye.
Yeah.
It is say oh be see a before say be announcement say prepare for landing no. Na wa ade na pie. Enti say oye o my command na say empia. Obe den wasi form. Internet is also pet the nearest into water body be a pool. No, them go teach him. Exactly. Yes, because sir aircraft na and now.
Aha.
And the basa then abe. Enti bra. ɛyɛ nkɔmɔ a this
what they
there be we shall kwento nkokwa nipa
not at all
on say now ya they see India also take it off about 30 seconds into the flight and a problem by you na o hwe speed
30 seconds ka do nya hwe ba hwe
there be mama ka say ye kai kra yi twitwi me kuta me super sat time na me ya brantie pa no na mitimi kɔ 160 kilometers per hour now kɔ 160 na utwa mo kro bi so ayi ahwe omo around so nti mo amukuta cars papa yi so utimi kɔ be 180 to 200 kilometers per hour ya o de ya wa ankasa roll ahwe no bra from kaka na tie wasum but plane it take you off utimi de be 450 500 700 kilometers per hour speed and or they take you off also taxi around the runway now or down on na or kwa so no speed or do two na because he has a speed no nya moment now they take you off
okay
so at us ena over landing so and also jojo speed na no at within a certain radius of the airport and san na waba and san na make sure say landing wheels no koba ni nyina yi aba form and san wa check the direction of the wind and hin and from an airbo ehia enti baby and from any free ban nya ho na also nsu ko land si e was say facing from an because wo land there e was say from an na do curve so a your free force be centrifugal force na free ba ko centripetal force e bia wo de ye ba ko e so opia wato atwene na ba ko e pia wo say be in control it is a calculations ni nyina homo ye eni ti na so wa hwa aboabo baby airport we eta tu be fa aboabo e de na ni kire baby a Lake Bosunchi American. But he said, and yet in all cases, and no too far.
Yeah.
If you are to meet to the nature the other side, it depends on the direction of the wind.
May I say a branding tia, George, my main fancy here.